creators, they need Jesus, dude. They just need to go to a church, to a confession, instead of laying their lives out on bare in front of the millions of people who they don't even know. And it's always this misconception they seem to have of, my fans care about me. Dude, even if they do, it's because they're 12 years old and they're naive. And the rest of them, they don't really care about you. They only care because it's morbid entertainment to them. Like, I watch a video of you confessing that you cheated on your wife or that your wife cheated on you because it's funny, not because I give a fuck about you.
Well, you're not his fan, though.
Well, there were people there were people, his fans were defending him and stuff. So, well, somewhere. Let me not say all of them. So, you're not like, you watch the video, but you're not like a fan of his. Like, you won't watch all of his.
You're not a real
content.
Fan.
Yeah, you're not a real
You're a
Dr.
fake fan,
Disrespect, bro. Yeah,
I'm not a
you don't have his face
disrespecter.
tattooed on your left butt cheek.
Well, fair enough.
So whose ass would you kick throughout all of history? Right?
Oh,
yeah, right. Jesus, you're like
oh,
a
I
politician.
want to.
Oh my
Fucking,
god!
I want to beat up one of the Grand Wizards of the KKK just to say I defeated a Grand Wizard because that seems pretty dope.
That's thinking
That's
ahead.
it.
You beat up
Yeah.
a person who deserves it, and you get an amazing claim.
I never thought of that. That's really clever. I defeated a Grand Dragon. You can claim that factually.
Yep. And I would like take his costume. I wouldn't wear it. I would not wear it. I just want. Let me say that.
I'd take
his costume, and I would just be like, yeah.
I'd take his
fuck
place.
yeah.
I'd take his place at the meetings. I wouldn't say anything.
I would just listen.
I'd make his appointments. I'd organize his rallies. I wouldn't go.
I would do the Hitler
Have you guys-
salutes, but I would not lynch
Have you guys
anything.
seen Hitman? I'd be Hitman. I just kind of blend in. No, yeah,
like a
I'd,
coup d'etat
You would
now.
blend in the best way a 6-foot-tall bald man with a barcode tattoo could.
yeah, exactly.
I hear you, Ray.
Which is apparently pretty damn well.
Yeah.
You'd hang his hood on your wall like deer antlers. Like, I got that.
Yeah, exactly. But
That'd
it would
be
be
a
hard to
great
explain to be like,
conversation
hey, why do you have
piece.
that? Oh, yeah, I went back in time and kicked his ass.
Don't they still do it? You don't even have to time travel, I don't think.
Yeah, you could just
They
drive down
probably
the
still
street
do.
and do this, right?
They're all
They're a
lame
lot
now,
more-
though. No, I think you have to go back in time to get the like old
Yeah,
school
why
hooded
wouldn't you time
white
travel?
supremacist rather than the lame ass fucking tiki torch cocky pants. The white supremacist. That's lame.
Yeah.
Cocky pants.
I'm actually wearing khaki pants right now. It's not a good look.
Yeah, my pants aren't very proud of themselves.
What are you
Let
saying?
me blow
Ray?
out my tiki torch. Hold on.
Ray already killed him. He's in his outfit.
There's a barrage of questions there. Did I answer all of them, or was there like one or two left?
I don't know.
I think you nailed them.
This is gonna.
Okay.
People are gonna piss on us. Like, not only did you keep interrupting him, you asked him questions and didn't let him answer a single one.
Well, this is
can't
the
wait for
official podcast,
Damn
Yeah,
right.
Just
exactly.
answer more or ask more questions, and I'll come back.
Welcome to the
Yeah,
Thunderdome.
I was gonna say the zingers fly fast in the Thunderdome. Damn. So Ray, you brought up it bothering you that people keep bringing up Achievement Hunter. I was fumbling over how to start the question.
So you're all good.
Do you look back on those times as like a negative experience? Or...
No, not at all.
Okay.
It was all positive. I mean, when I got there, I was like super shy. Like I was uncomfortable in front of a camera. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I was uncomfortable in front of a camera. Like anytime I would record something, I would just like feel super awkward and uncomfortable. And no, those 3 years were very good. A lot of learning experiences, getting comfortable, and it was great. I made a lot of friends within the company, outside the company, and in the industry, and it was great. I have no bad memories at all. It's just I got burnt out doing the same shit over and over again, and I really like Twitch, and there was a good opportunity there, and Twitch has been great so far, and I don't regret anything. It's just it's unfortunate that people you keep bringing it up and keep saying you hate them or fucking whatever because I left.
So I would imagine it would get really annoying, like reading all the conspiracy theories online and how they
it's
forced you out or something, or they wanted to take over your channel.
Anytime someone asks me why I left, I try to think of some other like really over the top like reason, like Notch called them and had me fired because I hated Minecraft, or I said
That's a good one.
I said Bernie didn't want any Puerto Ricans at the company, so he fired me. Just like shit like that, like really clearly false, but then there's some like neckbeard typing it up on the Rooster Teeth subreddit. But no, those times were good, and I still talk to those guys on occasion. And anytime they do like a charity or an extra life thing, I throw some money their way to show some love and support them.
That's very nice.
I got a relevant question then from the patrons. Ray, this is from S Quibable. What is your favorite conspiracy theory?
Oh, I like the Earth is flat theory.
Oh, perfect.
The truth.
Just the classic one.
What? Wait, I'm sorry. Theory? What do you mean theory?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Don't
sorry.
you mean fact?
Yeah, sorry. The theory that the Earth is a globe and round. I think that's crazy. Wacky tobacco.
Yeah.
Oh, and anything that comes out of Alex Jones's mouth is also pretty good.
Alex Jones is awesome. But okay, so then that leads to a perfect other question from patron Pengu Danku is asking, do flat earthers believe other planets are flat like Mars or Jupiter? That's a good one. I never.
That's a good
thought
question.
That's a
about
really
that.
good question.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know.
Holy shit! You might have just blown it
Yeah.
all wide open.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Wait,
take that, flat earthers listening. Yeah,
hang on.
answer
So
that
flat earthers don't think the sun is flat, do they? They only think Earth is flat, right?
So they think Earth is the only flat planet in the solar system.
That's stupid.
I guess. I mean, do they even consider it a
But-
planet?
Why wouldn't they think that the other planets are?
Because you can
Not flat.
get out your fucking telescope and see that they're not.
Yeah.
But you can
Well,
go
you can't
to
just
space
aim your
and do that with
telescope
the
down.
Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't
They still
doesn't
look
help
flat.
anyone, Charlie. You could do that with the Earth if you go up in space.
Charlie,
Yeah.
if you look at a telescope, the moon looks round, but you could just say, well, it's a disk facing us.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's probably what they do. They probably say discs face.
It still looks flat.
So-
you can't see it in 3D.
So
through a telescope.
wait. So if everything is flat, then conveniently every time we observe them, they're facing us at the perfect way, so we only see one side.
Yeah, those damn scientists, they time it.
Oh, no fucking clever NASA astronauts.
They rotate the planets.
Hello, NASA. I would like to observe Mars. Could you spin it 30 degrees, please? Thank
That's
you.
what that asshole Elon Musk is doing with all those rockets, is just rotating the planets.
Yeah, Kyle, little do you know the Earth stopped spinning 100 years ago. Elon Musk had to build the technology to flip it around.
He's a hero, dude.
I like that.
Yeah, well.
God damn. So, Ray,
Yo.
got another question. Because
Hit me.
I don't know. I find your success story heartwarming and fascinating. What's the next step? What's the next step for you? Like, do you want to be kind of this internet personality forever? Kind of work that into other projects like it, or do you have another goal in mind? Something you want to try?
I
Do you have
know
big
it's
plans?
like you always want to strive to do better. And I mean, on Twitch, I'd like to do better. Sure, I'd like to have more viewers, subs, whatever. But I am very content right now, in all honesty. Like, if I coasted like this for another 10 years, I'd be fine with that. Next step for me, financially, outside of Twitch, is super adult and super boring, is to look into income properties. So if Twitch dies, I can have another source of money by real life stuff. Like, yeah, I'll buy this house. You want to rent it? Sure, cool. That's all my girlfriend's
You could do
idea,
a
because
Twitch
she's
reality show like Storage Wars or some shit.
I
Flip houses.
would not want to do that at all.
Oh.
There's
That'd be kinda cool.
there's a couple of, or maybe only one Twitch channel that I know of that streams 24/7, has cameras all throughout the house, or maybe
Andy
two,
Oh my
Milanakis.
god.
or three. Well, he doesn't get up; he just sits down for 6 hours at a time, and that's the stream.
Wasn't that how Justin TV was founded? It was a guy named
Yeah.
Justin who would just stream his entire life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then they killed it, switched it to Twitch, and now Twitch IRL exists,
yeah.
which is crazy.
They went backwards.
come
to go
full
forwards
circle.
again. Yeah.
What's Justin doing then? Is he on Twitch?
I don't know, actually. I'm not sure if he works at Twitch or he kind of just like sold it and just like living his life. That's a good. That's a
I
good
mean,
question.
I'm jealous of the. I don't
interesting.
remember if it came up around the same time or a little bit after. I'm jealous of the guy in Japan who made a shitload of money doing it to his dad. Do you guys know about this?
No.
When live streaming was first becoming popular, I don't remember if he did this in person or through like a webcam. This guy in Japan set up like a little booth where he'd be like, "Come watch my dad," and people would pay him $1, and he would just give them access to either a camera or like a viewing port where they could just watch his dad, and that was it. That was the whole business, and he made a shitload of money.
Some people just like watching other people. Like, I mean, I know that's what live streaming is, but
Yeah.
like the IRL aspect. Like, I cannot watch IRL. I think I personally think it's like boring, because it's like I mean, theoretically, I could be doing.
You're
some
a
of this
gamer
stuff.
girl.
Yeah, I am a gamer girl. That's true. Watch me play games and look at my bobs. But for people who are just like walking down the street or like at a restaurant, it just doesn't do it for me. But IRL's
You can
huge.
go out in real life and watch that.
Yeah, right. Like that's the argument. Yeah, but I mean, you have to think in the wide scale. May not be popular or interesting to you, but it's got an audience.
Yeah, clearly it's interesting to someone.
Yeah, people like that shit. Or maybe people who are, just stay home a lot, and that's the extent of their travel. They might just watch other people go places and feel like they're a part of it.
I mean,
which sounds sad, but I'm sure that's absolutely what some people do.
I think there's also a huge underestimation in the background effect. Just how many people will just put it on for background noise or just
that's another thing. That's another big thing.
That's like fucking, I don't know, just pulling a number out of my ass. That's like nearly a third of all the audiences I see for everything, really. Just saying, I put it on the background.
I do that shit too. I mean, before I started streaming, I'd put streams up, YouTube videos up, just have some kind of background noise. But back to your question, I'm very content where I am right now. The next step, like I said, is that super boring income property thing. But I'd like to theoretically do Twitch until I quote unquote retire. I just enjoy doing it. So, if I can keep making money doing it, that's great. Obviously there's going to be ups and downs, but I'm pretty happy with where I am right now, and hopefully keep the train rolling for as long as possible.
Do you ever worry that like once you get older, the audience is gonna fade since they won't find relatable?
I worry every fucking week that the audience is gonna fade. Like that's a constant worry. I don't know if that's like maybe too much, but I'm always worried like one day I'm gonna wake up and no one's gonna care anymore. Like, I'm dead serious. Like sometimes I'll stay awake at night. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking go to stream tomorrow and no one's gonna watch, and I'm gonna have a meltdown because I have no other skills in life. Well, I have no skills in life. This isn't a skill. I have no skills in life.
How much would it fucking like terrify you to just start a stream and 0 people show up?
It would be the scariest thing right now.
0 wouldn't scare you because that would look like a bug. Like, say
that's
like
true.
8.
That's true.
Yeah.
0, I'd be like, that's fucking whatever.
Ooh.
But if it's like 10.
I smell a great practical joke you can play. Ooh, I hope all your audience is listening right now and they all tune out for like 20 minutes of
they're gonna hit me with a solid bamboozle.
Or if someone knows Ray in real life, just stealthily switch his stream key so he doesn't even broadcast to the channel, but he thinks he's live the whole time.
Or snap his knees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can still stream from a wheelchair.
Or go on his stream and say he's been unfaithful.
Or no, because I'd probably be like from the back. Yeah, that's true.
Fucking got me.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? But yeah, no, it's a legitimate fear. Because you can't stay popular or relevant forever. There'll be fall off. It's just what you do with it, how smart you are with your money, and don't put all your eggs in one basket. Stuff like that.
I've just never really seen like an internet celebrity transition from like the 20s and 30s to like 40s and 50s, because it's a new medium really. So I've always wondered what that would look like.
It'd be interesting.
They'll be rich enough.
Well, if you want, you can take a look into this disgusting future if you want. Type in What the Buck Show. He was YouTube's biggest star for
I remember
a while.
What the Buck, yeah.
Yeah, if you go on his channel now, he still has like 1 million subscribers, but he doesn't even break like 1,000 viewers.
What, did he just get old? Or what?
Yeah, well, I mean, he was always kind of old, but as the platform...
People move on. I mean, fucking, remember Fred? Annoying Orange? Those all-stars?
Well, actually, Fred's still around, man. He, Luke Crawshank?
Oh, yeah, his actual name, yeah.
Yeah, see to me, though, they made it. Like, they went to the next level. They had fucking
that's another
movies
thing.
and Nickelodeon shows and all that.
Yeah.
To me, that's like, you are done. You have accomplished it.
Not
theoretically, right? If they're
even if they don't make it to Nickelodeon, a lot of these big YouTubers, they've made it for life. They haven't made it. I don't get this point of, like PewDiePie does something, quote, bad. He makes a joke that isn't exactly PC, and people are like, well, he's done. This is it. That's the end of his career.
That's never...
Oh, like what? He's going to retire? He's going to retire a millionaire? That's what you mean by done? It's not like he's going to end up on the street. He's going to live a comfortable life. What are you talking about?
People overreact to everything, and they want the worst thing to happen. It's just... Something new will always happen, like the Logan Paul thing. For example,
like Logan Paul gets fired from Disney
Logan
or whatever.
Paul's done. It's like, dude, he was doing better when the whole fucking thing was happening.
Not only that, but Logan Paul has, from what I've seen, 4 different Android store games about Suicide Forest Runner.
Yeah.
That is a real goddamn thing.
So here's nothing...
Yeah, people made games, especially runner games, about going to the forest and being a YouTube celebrity and trying to get views from people.
Dude, he should do a Let's Play of one of those.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be good. You should, Ray. Capitalize on that.
Do you think I should play it on stream?
You absolutely should.
Yeah. I advocate it.
It's not like it wouldn't be like banned content. It's a mobile.
Well,
game.
I mean, there's a banned game list on Twitch. If it's not on there, you should be good.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait,
you talking to yourself because you're the one doing it.
Hang on. What kind of
hang
on. What kind of shit is on the banned game list?
Let me pull it up for you. Give me 1 second.
I know Hatred's on there.
I remember that game, the anime one, the one where you look up the
Yandere.
Yeah.
Oh God, they have to like explicitly ban shitty Flash anime games.
Okay, so here, I guess I could just put this on. I'll put this in the Discord, but I'll read it off for the viewers at home. I'm gonna read from top to bottom. There's a good amount. I'll try to do it quick. 3DX Chat, Artificial Girl 1, 2, and 3, Artificial Academy 1 and 2. Ah, yes, my favorite. Battle Rape. BMX.
God damn it!
BMX Triple X.
Why are you playing Attila the Hun and Battle and Rape?
I'm so fucking mad. Here I was, had a long day at work, wanted to come home to some Battle Rape on Twitch.
Yep, it's
this is why Twitch is dying.
This is
exactly.
Right here.
Forget about Battle Royale.
Dramatical Murder, Genital Jousting, which just came out. Grezzo 1 and 2, Harem Party, House Party, Honeycamp Studio, Honey Pop, Kamidori Alchemy Meister, Negligee, okay, Porno Studio Tycoon, Purin 2 Ohuro, all right, Radiator 2, Rapeplay, don't know what that is.
Oh, Rapeplay is you should look into that sometime. It's a fucking trip.
We haven't even got to my favorite one. It's all the way at the bottom. The whole bunch of Sakura games, Angels, Beach, Dungeon, Fantasy, Santa, Spirit, Swim Club. Those are all Sakura games. Second Life. Here comes my second favorite game. It's called Suck My Dick or Die. That's banned. The Guy Game, What's Under Your Blanket, Witch Trainer, Yandere Simulator, and then my personal favorite banned game, The Maiden Rape Assault, Violent Semen Inferno.
I once tried to play that and could not get it to work on English Windows. I was very upset.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, so those are all.
It's
I'm sorry you couldn't rape
you have
maidens.
I think you
also
have to...
Hatred isn't on this list, which is odd.
So I was gonna say addendum, Ray. They added a blanket statement for any adult-only rated games, and Hatred.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, yeah.
Hatred, Manhunt 2, and a couple other popular ones are banned. On
wait,
because of that.
Why? Because I know that Twitch has that little thing that channels can choose where they go. This is
like
adults
17 plus.
only.
Yeah.
So really why can I not stream
it's really goddamn
adults
dumb.
only?
I don't know.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
strange to me that not only do those games exist, but that means someone at some point tried to stream it on Twitch, and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing? Really, Battle Rape? You're gonna play that on Twitch?"
An innovator, goddamn it.
Yeah, dude. At least play Violent Semen Inferno, where the hell that was.
It's like
I think that's actually a dating simulator.
It is.
I'm sure a lot of them are dating simulators or like really weird
I distinctly
Japanese,
remember I got it and tried to play it, and apparently you have to like temporarily set your windows to Japanese for it to work. So I said, "Fuck it."
That's too much work, for the joke.
Andrew said, "Done."
Well, Battle Rape is one I actually tried to download. If I remember right, I'm gonna look it up. It's a fighting game, and there's sequels. There's Battle Raper 2. Well, actually, Battle Raper is a spin-off series, if I remember right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Do you actually rape in it?
Do you think these are gonna get ported to the Switch?
Yeah.
Or?
Probably. Motion. You need the motion controls though.
Nintendo Labo.
I also want to point out a shout out to Rapeplay, because I think the name doesn't really give you insight into what the game is. You are played as a man on a Japanese subway, and the entire goal is to stalk a woman and her 2 daughters and then rape them on the subway, and that's it.
Ooh.
That's the whole game.
Here's the thing, like, why? Have any of you actually played Hatred at all?
Oh, I have. I played it start to finish.
Yeah, I played it for like an hour, and I'm like, okay, I'm done.
I mean,
it didn't do anything for me. Like, I understand,
yeah.
like, oh, it's super violent, but it's just like a twin stick shooter with a really good physics engine.
when I was playing it, my whole take on it was, I mean, I get it, but I think Grand Theft Auto is far more vile at times. Like,
I guess the argument with Grand Theft Auto is you can kill innocent people. It's not like the main focus of the game.
Yeah, it's not an objective.
Yeah.
But I played Hatred. I didn't think Hatred was all that bad. I thought it was kind of silly.
Yeah, I mean, it's a silly, over-the-top game. They knew what they were doing, but I didn't think it needed to be banned.
You didn't beat Hatred? You didn't see the amazing ending it has?
No, I looked it up. Don't you? Hey, spoiler alert. You can go for it.
Hatred, yeah. But you make your way all the way to a nuclear power plant, And you get inside the main console, and the protagonist is like, now, what was that fucking code? And then you get a keypad on screen, and if you type in 666, it says access confirmed, and he's like, yes, excellent. And then he pushes a button and nukes the fucking world. That's it.
Geez, Simpsons Mr. Burns skid.
No, it's very silly. It's very silly. I highly recommend Hatred to anyone who hasn't played it.
I played it just out of curiosity. Maybe that's what they were going for. I gave him like the $15 or $20 or whatever.
It cost that much? Really?
Maybe. I don't know.
I thought it was like $5 or something. I don't know.
Ray paid extra.
DLC.
Yeah, I got the trench coat DLC where they actually send me a trench coat.
You got the collector's edition. You have a 6-foot-tall statue of Not Important.
Is that his name, Not Important?
Yeah, he says in the intro cutscene, he says, my name is not important.
It's like, oh, that's a weird fucking name. I kind of understand why you want to kill everybody now.
Well, apparently, according to the game's like wiki or whatever, his name,
the lore.
Yeah, the backstory. His official name is the antagonist.
Oh, yeah. That's worse.
Yeah,
Not
it is.
Important's much better.
I think not really funny. So if you listening at home want to tell us in the comments which of these bad games you played, let us know about your experience.
Don't play it on Twitch, please.
Yeah, don't do that.
To be totally honest with you, with Battle Rape, Jackson, you're going to have a lot of clicking on the audio because I was watching a couple quick Let's Plays to skim through. It's just a Soul Calibur clone, but there's titties in it. There's no real battle raping that's going on.
So yeah, it's Soul Calibur, but every character is Ivy.
So they undersold it.
Yeah.
So it's dead or alive, you're saying?
Yeah.
Do you ever think that there will be a legitimate crossover into porn games that are as good as regular games?
Probably not. Because if you're playing a porn game, you don't care about the game.
Maybe with the VR stuff. Once it gets more mainstream, it's easier to develop games for it. I'm sure some
I know
Japan will do it.
Yeah, there's some Japanese studios now that are already making porn VR shit.
Well, Japan will probably make a mecha out of it. Like a machine, a gigantic Godzilla machine with tits, terrorize Europe or something.
That'd be amazing. Every time you wanted porn, you had to hop into a Metal Gear.
I need to make a public apology. I was entirely wrong. It seems Battle Raper 2 was when they took out the rape. All the Battle Rapers before that had plenty of rape.
So wait, what are you doing Battle Raper 2?
They took out the rape, but it's still called Battle Raper?
What's next? They're going to take out the battle?
They took out half the series.
Why would you not change the name to anything else?
Well, it had already gathered quite a following. It's actually from the developers of Rapeplay, so they know what they're doing.
Nice.
Ray, Jumongus is asking a question I actually find kind of fascinating. If Mike Wazowski is blinking, does Mike Wazowski blink or wink?
I believe he blinks. I think blinking is when you just fucking close both your eyes at once, or all of your eyes. He only has one, so he blinks.
But winking is when you close one eye.
Yeah, but he can't wink because he only has the one eye, so he blinks.
Can he only blink because he has the one eye? I see you're unprepared for this debate.
I'm unprepared. I didn't catch up on my Monsters, Inc. lore.
Well, Jackson's being dragged away by Crash Bandicoot again. Who wants to outro this?
Yeah, well, since he's busy playing with a Tesla coil, I'll take it. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in, and thanks, Ray, for stopping by again.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was fun.
Yeah, feel free to plug anything you'd want, anything new in the pipeline.
Yeah, it's the same shit as last time. Patreon.com, so it's the official podcast, is probably where I'm doing all my stuff going forward. So definitely. Actually, before we actually outro it, is there someone... Are you familiar with someone named Aaron, or like TES? Oh fuck, I forgot his name. Yeah. He will donate to me or cheer or whatever, and he will always like every time. It's my favorite. My chat always gets a kick out of it. He'll start off with like something, and then he'll somehow shoehorn your Blue Apron link, and I read it every time, and it's the greatest. It's the funniest thing. So shout out to Aaron.
Yeah,
Aaron's fucking great.
Good shit.
Apron is great.
Yeah, I love Aaron.
But besides that, twitch.tv/brownman if you want to watch some mediocre content. I'm on Twitter, Ray Narvaez Jr. if you want to just read terrible shit posts. And that's pretty much it.
Solid. Well, yeah, thanks again, man, for coming on.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks for tuning in.
It's always a good time.
Yeah, Ray, thank you.
Thanks.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
We talk about a lot of things on this podcast, but there's something that I need to make sure that we all talk about right now. Because if you haven't heard about Anchor, then you need to know about the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First of all, it's free. Beyond that, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many other platforms. You can make money for your podcast with no minimum listenership, and it's got everything you need to make a podcast in one place.